I was trying to change the logo back to the regular one. But, shit. I know I didn't come out here around the motherfucking rain. Yes, I did. I believe I did that shit, but I did. Yeah, I'm literally almost done. I just have 2 pages to add to this proposal, and then reread it just to make sure, you know, I ain't make no errors. Yeah. I said I was going to go back to doing the early morning, late night streams. So here we are. Here we are. What up, good morning. I'm sitting here, I'm finishing up this proposal. That's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna add one more category to this. Put it right there. Put it right there. I still didn't get nobody music. What you doing awake? What's everybody doing this morning? What's going on this morning? trying to multitask. That's why I don't really come on here while I'm doing stuff. Like, people always be like, you should stream while you're doing that. Like, you know, whenever I'm doing stuff, I might be editing or stuff like this. And people like, you should stream while you do it, but it's more difficult in a sense. At least for me it is. And if you've been watching, you would get it, because, you know, I'm not the best at multitasking necessarily, so this is also multitasking. I don't know if they didn't realize that or not. I don't know why anybody thinks I would be good at that. It's the same thing. But it's cool, working on it. Working on it. Good morning. I was telling them I'm on here working on this proposal. I'm about to bring y'all this 4-day men's mental health stream series. Been working hard on it. And we got another one. So I'm gonna wait. This one's gonna be pretty fun. It's stuff that people don't really think about or focus on. You know, I'm really all about shit that people don't normally do or want to do. Which I feel like that's my point the whole time. Is to bring light on other stuff. I do feel like mental health period is a serious topic that always needs to be discussed, but I do feel like that nobody really talks about it with men or even normalize it with men. You know, I can't say nobody. I can say it's not widely appreciated or widely monitored. Like, even bringing this topic up to a couple people, they was like, you know, not really knowing if it was going to be an entertaining enough topic. And that's crazy in itself, because it's like that shows right then and there how much is needed. And I don't really focus so much on, I mean, of course, yes, I want y'all to get, you know, your money's worth, or, you know, it'd be worth it to sit through the commercial, but aka entertaining. But it does have a point, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that I be on has a point. some type of point. Like, we out here for a reason. I'm trying to make the best of it. Really trying to make the best of it. I'm looking at the detailed breakdown of the cost right now. I'm trying to estimate what I think it's going to cost for it. The percentages. What they referring to when they say that part. Oh, I gotta say bring a lighter. Let me see. Let me catch me. I was trying to make sure you brought a lighter with you. Okay, bet. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't know how I got down here. You're not. That's why I moved it there. You good, and then move the heater out the way. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. I stole this lighter from my cousin on accident in North Carolina. It was an accident. Well, that was me confessing to it just now. What do you think? If you had, not necessarily an unlimited amount of money, but a reasonable amount of money. Let's say there was a bucket, not a bucket, a bank. That for sure is always going to say yes. However, you're not trying to abuse it. You know what I mean? Because you want to stay in a good relationship. Now, what would be a good budget for guests, like stipends for the guests or the people that participate that have like a certain standing? Like, what would be the overall total? No, you're not. Okay. I'm trying to think of what you would do if you were, how can I put it in your, let's say you doing a women, yeah, what up? That's how shit used to be. You gotta ask the squad, definitely be up at the crack of dawn. It's not early, it's actually late for me. But, okay, you doing a seminar for trading. And you got heavy hitters that's coming out to talk about trading. Now, they're not charging you. You just appreciate the fact that they're fucking with the movement and what you got going on. What would your budget be for that in total? Like, not knowing how many people might agree. Okay, individually, what would you?
Close mouths don't get fed, so I wouldn't do no appreciation.
That's good business, though. That's just how you keep a good relationship.
Good business is that person learning to open up their mouth and ask what they need.
Alright, so next category. What about
I'm never getting a nigga here. Thanks for that.
we'll talk about that later. Cause what are those people that's like really charge like $5,000 an hour type shit? I'm saying that's their normal thing though, but because they fuck with you, they didn't. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
appreciate the Lord. I'm not gonna fuck you over. Thank you.
Okay, equipment and tech wise, like so far, what do you think we are budget wise?
You just need one. You need to kind of like figure out where you want to go in terms of what direction. I would say technology. Well, how convenient you want to be.
Well, like if I'm saying how much we paid so far, if I'm estimating, like what's already been spent.
You low key already have one side. So, I mean, that's out the way. You know what I'm saying? You need a really decent machine. That's what it is for you right now. Either a computer, tablet.
How much money do you think we already spent on stuff?
I'm talking myself right now.
I know, but I'm saying the stuff we already had. How much is that stuff? That's what I need an estimate for. And then what's left?
Hypothetically speaking, this stuff is, if we wanted to put a price on this thing, we're already at like $2,000 for me.
Okay. Alright, now go ahead. I needed something to put right here. I'm sorry. You said.
But what you really need,
That's what you're doing right now. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, you just need a nice machine.
I still feel like the mobile setup isn't all the way done. What would you do if every mill in the world shrunk to ant size? You asked me this before, bro. You got on here and asked me this before and I got set up. You did. What would you do? Fuck it. I'm not answering no more questions. But, okay. So money-wise, price-wise, what you think is needed? Well, actually, I'll go back to that. I don't have to put that on here for this. But what if? Okay, so this is the other thing I'm torn on too. So if I'm putting the cost of what I'm spending specifically for this 4-day series, right? And now we're looking at what's been spent on streaming in general. Does that stuff count for this, or is it just a portion of it that should be counted for this, or like how should I include it in this? Because would I be looking at it also if I was renting it out type shit, or like every stream, do I count the whole total again?
Yeah.
Even though it's usable, like I can reuse it.
You have to have a spreadsheet or a budget for each.
So then I would do the one, this up. I think you are saying yes. I think you're saying I should put a portion of it, not the whole price of it. You said the budget for each one, right? So then I would use the one that's just showing the amount of, okay.
Because not every situation is the same.
So we was breaking up 3,000 because I think if total me and you, I feel like it's 2,000. Then how would that be if for 4 days worth of using $3,000 worth of stuff? Like, I'm trying to think about an hour. What would it even be?
So you want those per hour.
So actually, let me see for 12 hours what that would be. That kind of give me an idea.
A CPA cost per hour. Well, that's really what it is. What is the costing per hour?
$250. I think. If I did the math right, hold on. Oh, no. Should I do it divided by 24 or divided by 12? Huh?
That's the one you came down with. That's the one you came down with.
You didn't just hand me this? You didn't just hand me this? I thought you gave me the J's. Yeah. It's the you brought two, right? This is the first one. You had me scared. I don't know, well, where the fuck was this come? If I looked in here and seen it was two J's, I would have been scared as shit. But yeah, alright, so that's what I did it both ways just so we could do everything. So if we do, like, assuming that's how much is spent to stream for 24 hours a day, then it would be 125 hours. But if it's, which sounds more like what people want to do, because that sounds a little bit more reasonable. But if not, if we was doing it divided by 12, it'd be $250 an hour. So even if it's only like a slight profit, like $50 would be $300 an hour. So I'll put it like that. And when I'm discussing equipment, I'm just always gonna like refer to it as if it's being rented. Like it's gonna cost me this much for this many hours. Right? They change it every time, and sometimes it goes like, sometimes it gets better, or sometimes it gets worse. I just sleep. It was like normal. I kept getting it. same.
What do you want? I need the furniture list.
Right now. I think it's loyalty, but it gotta be loyalty, respect, and like a motivation to sacrifice, like to be willing to sacrifice, something that makes you be willing to sacrifice too. Like I think it's a combination of all of that, like mixed up. Like motivation to like something that makes you like everything doesn't make you want to sacrifice anything, you know, like you could like something a lot, but if you got to give it up most of the time you're gonna be all right. Like you're gonna figure out how to like, yeah, you're not gonna like, let me see the lighter. You're not gonna somebody you love, I feel like you sacrifice what you need to sacrifice for them. Like, but also the loyalty and the respect, like, not just loyalty by itself. Like, I think you can't never just say loyalty by itself. No more to me. That's how I feel in life. Like I feel like that's not enough. And still be loyal. I'm adding the schedule to the proposal. Are you excited to read it? Mm-hmm. Good morning. What are y'all doing? Are y'all getting ready for work, or y'all just up? You went to the bathroom? Like, what happened? I hate working on the phone sometimes doing shit, cause like it's so fucking small. What she said? It's gonna be a good 4 days though. This shit gonna be alright. But I'm determined. Cause since I started streaming, I said I'm not gonna be one of them motherfuckers that cry on camera. Like the camera's getting cut off. Like that shit is definitely getting cut off. I'm not crying on camera. I already fucked up. I said I wasn't gonna fall asleep on this bitch either. It's definitely happened a couple of times on accident, but not like on no like I feel myself falling asleep and then be like, alright, we gotta go, and then I cut it off. But I was probably like dozing off first. We was watching some shit. I'm trying to remember what. It might have been the R. Kelly joint. We did Trapped in the Closet. Bingo. That shit was fun. That was the late night, early morning joints though. It was to be up late as fuck. Be like 3 a.m. Oh shit, that wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. What's today? I think about how I want my hair next. Definitely can't get it done until I finish editing the hair joint. That's my punishment. chest. I know random ass shit. I didn't know this. Like, that's. But it's late. It's almost 7 now. Like, it's definitely late. I'm almost done working on this proposal for the mental health series that I'm doing at the end of the month. 4 days. It's gonna be pretty. I was about to say something, but it completely contradicted the whole thing. But it's gonna be a pretty emotional 4 days. That's all I was gonna say. What's today? Saturday? No, Sunday? Saturday? Okay. So everybody got going on today. I think this one is going to be a healthy one. And I think it might not be in the way that most people would approach the situation, but I think that's what's going to make it hit different. And I don't ever do stuff the way that most people would approach the situation. That's the whole point. The whole brand. Definitely forgot. No, I'm trying to, I know I keep saying I'm almost done, I know. But I feel like there should be a page that is letting you know, like, not all the areas that you're benefiting from by collaborating, but some of the areas that you're benefiting, like, so you can know, so that you can mapped out. had just pressed the wrong button. My fingers are too big. I also don't think that's the middle of the page. It's 7. Probably about to. Oh, it's been an